You want to know 10 signs you are being discarded by a narcissist? By the end of this video, I'm going to give you 10 signs so that you can spot the signs before they happen. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert. And on this channel and in these videos, I give you tips, tricks, and resources so that you can drop the fear and actually become powerful when communicating with or negotiating with narcissists. And if that sounds good to you, if that's what you want, and you want to get notified when I upload brand new videos, then feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, so let's go through the 10 signs that you are getting ready to be discarded by that narcissist. All right, number one is they start hanging out with what they perceive to be better supply. So remember that supply is anything that feeds that narcissist ego. And people can be supply. People can, feed their ego, make them feel good, stroke them. You're so great. For those of you who are Seinfeld fans out there, I know it's kind of an old show at this point. Maybe I'm dating myself. I don't know. But I watched a lot of Seinfeld back in the day. And there was this, episode where they used to, there was this guy who would tease Jerry about, love me, think I'm wonderful, whatever. And that's what I think of when I think of, the narcissist. And so they start hanging out with this better supply. And this new form of supply is going to love them more, think they're better, or in their mind, be more prestigious, get them where they want to go, be higher on the food chain in their mind. So maybe it's, younger, better looking, whatever it is, more money, who knows? But they start hanging out with better supply. That's number one. Number two is they start maybe ghosting you. That means they start not returning your phone calls, not returning your texts, not responding to you as quickly as they used to, not showing up when they're supposed to. You start seeing them less and less. They aren't, responding to you. They start ghosting you. That means that, you're not hearing back from them as frequently as you used to. That's number two. Number three is heightened gaslighting. That means that they are trying to make you think that you're crazy. So they're doing things to you and then they're acting like they're not doing things to you, or they're saying things to you or doing things that they're not supposed to. And when you're calling them out on their behavior, they act like it's not happening. For example, they may say, oh, I'm going away this weekend, or I'm doing something on this particular date. And you say, I didn't know about that. And they'll say, oh yeah, absolutely. We had a conversation about that. We discussed that. And you think, we never discussed that. Oh yeah, we had a whole conversation about that. And you think you're going crazy because you don't remember having that discussion. That's gaslighting. Or they'll try to say that a particular conversation included a conversation about something. They'll take a kernel of something that was, part of that conversation, and they twist it around to be something that it wasn't. That's gaslighting. And you start to see more and more and more of that during the discard phase. So that happens. Okay. So that's number three. Number four, definitely the birth of the smear campaign. And by the way, this can be happening months and months and months before the actual discard. So they kind of start setting it up maybe a long time before. So for example, if you're in a romantic relationship, marriage or something like that, and they want to kind of set it up that they're going to be accusing you of being, an alcoholic or something like that, They may set it up where months before they'll say something to a neighbor like, geez, my wife or my husband, had too much to drink last night at this party. I'm so concerned for them. I'm just really concerned. They set it up as concern. And then when the actual divorce then happens months down the road, they can say, oh, see, I told you I had that concern so many months ago. And you see how they start to plant these seeds. They start to drop these little things down the road. So the birth of that smear campaign, they can start actually setting that up maybe months in advance. But if you do want to know more about how to shut down the narcissist smear campaign, I do have a whole video on this topic, which you can definitely check out if you'd like. So that was number 4. Number 5 is they start lining up their flying monkeys. So remember, their flying monkeys are those third parties that they want to have on their side, because they definitely want to have all these people on their side so that they can say that everybody else thinks this, you're the only one who thinks that. They want you to think that they've got all these people on their side that believe them and that, are these better life that they're going to have, and everybody's with them, and you're the out person, and they're the in ones, and they've got this crowd lined up against them. They have their army on their side. So that's definitely part of that discard phase as well, lining up their flying monkeys. Number 6 is that heightened, what I call projection and deflection, and lying and denying. So, they've been doing this throughout the entire relationship anyway, but you start to see it on steroids. So they're acting like their narky selves, doing the things that they're doing, lying, denying, and then you're calling them out on their behavior. So it's projection and deflection, not taking responsibility for their actions. They're never to blame for anything. They're lying about everything. You're trying to get them to take responsibility for things that they're doing, how they're treating you, or things that they're supposed to be doing and that they're not, or things that they did do that they weren't supposed to, whatever it is. And of course, there's never any responsibility taken on their part. So that's definitely something that you see. Number 7 is when the actual discard happens, when they actually realize that you are no longer for them, they're no longer for you, you're no longer going to be a source of supply for them, you will definitely become public enemy number 1. Because remember, for a narcissist, you're either for them or against them. It's very black and white. They live in a black and white world. Once you're no longer for them, it's definitely you become somebody that they need to go after. Remember that it's not just about winning for them, that it's also about making you miserable. And there's a whole lot of things you need to be ready to slay them in negotiations, strategy, leverage, anticipating, and focusing on you. I talk all about that in my slay methodology. So if you are so ready to slay, give me a slay in the comments. Give me a slay in the comments. All right. So that's number 7. Number 8 is they start withholding more so than they normally do. Withholding, hiding, being secretive, not telling you things, maybe hiding money. There's all kinds of things going on that you're not going to know about. So that's number 8. Number 8 is withholding, hiding, secreting money, or withholding secrets, not telling you things. There's just all kinds of things going on that you're not going to know about. That's number 8. Number 9 is the blame game. It's your fault. It's always your fault. Everything is your fault. No matter what happens, it's your fault. Even if they didn't provide the things that they were supposed to provide, they didn't do the things they were supposed to do, whatever happens, it's always your fault. Don't take that on. Don't allow that. Just put up a shield. Don't let them lay the guilt thing on you. It's a new game in town over here. Okay? No. The answer is no. You don't take that on. That's number 9. Number 10, really important. Everything you do or say can and will be used against you. This definitely happens during the discard phase. Be super careful. Be super careful about anything you write, anything you put your hand to, anything you do or say, how you behave, whatever. It will definitely potentially be used against you, especially in negotiations. You have to be super hyper aware of that. They will try to trigger you. They will try to goad you. And so you have to be super careful about that. So those are the 10 signs that you may be being discarded by a narcissist. Super important, especially when you're going to negotiate with a narcissist. And if you are, make sure you grab my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share. Let other people have this information, share it. Drop me that comment, write slay in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm the only attorney on the planet who really gives you real tips and tricks on how to negotiate powerfully with a narcissist. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. I am so happy you're here. Remember, today's a great day to start negotiating your best life, and I will definitely see you in the next video.